Alright, welcome back. We are here and we have just gotten pfSense installed. So our next step right now is to install Microsoft Server 2012. Now I will be providing the link under the description for you to download the ISO so that you can actually install it while I take you through the process. So let's begin by clicking New here. And we'll call this Windows Server 2012. And this, make sure it's Windows 2012 64-bit. Click Next. For memory size, set it to around 1 gig. Click Next. Create a virtual hard disk now. VDI, Dynamic. For virtual hard disk, you can set it to around 15 gigs or so. Alright, as you can see, the Windows Server 2012 virtual machine has been created. Now you have to import the ISO image into the virtual machine. So I'll just drag this down here just to make things organized. Alright. Once you have created the Windows Server 2012 machine, you want to go to Settings and you want to go to Network, and for Adapter 1, make sure this is internal network and set this to LAN, because as you can see from the diagram that we illustrated, the Windows 2012 server is located on the LAN side as opposed to the DMZ side. You can click OK here. Now we have to import the ISO into the virtual machine. So we go to Settings, click Storage, click Empty, click this icon right here, choose Virtual Optical Disk File, and you locate the ISO of which you downloaded, provided with the description link that I posted. OK, and it has now mounted the image. So you can double click here in order to open and set up the process for installing Windows Server 2012. Alright, so we're at the Windows Setup page right here. You can click Next. Install now. Once you're at this page, you want to select the operating system of which you want to install. So we want a simple GUI interface. Choose the last option right here, which says Windows Server 2012 R2 Data Center, server with a GUI. Click Next. Accept a license. Click Next. Choose Custom and make sure that this is drive 0 unallocated space. Click Next. Windows will install roughly around 8 gigs. So you have around 7 gigs to work with. This process will take a while. We'll get back to you once it's done. Alright, it's getting devices ready now. We'll wait just a little bit more. Okay, VirtualBox restarts it one more time, I believe. Alright, we're at the settings page right here. When it first starts up, you have to enter the password of which you want to set it to. I'll set mine's. I like to make things secure as possible, so my passwords tends to be pretty long. Now note that the password of which you set here, you're going to be using that quite often for the client machines of which you want to access using admin account. So once you reach here, you can do Control-Alt-Delete, and sometimes it might bring you to your local machine. So you can just simply press escape and you'll be loaded back over here. Now just type in the password of which you set. And once it's logged in, you might be prompted with a setting up your whether you want to connect to other devices on your network. You can just click no for that option. And over here, it's simply loading the server manager. Now, the server manager is composed of your interface, of which you want to set up servers such as DNS, DHCP, so that you can broadcast those services over to your client machines for them to access those services. You can also manage your users and administrator accounts under Manage here and Tools, but we can get to those later. As of now, we have finished installing Windows Server 2012, and this completes the second phase of the process in building our virtual secure environment. The next step is to play around with the pfSense GUI interface so that we can install our DMZ network interface, of which we previously talked about when we finished installing pfSense. I will see you in the next video.